I see the retirement as the final act in our three-act drama of life. In the final act, the story ends with either a moment of resolution or a catastrophe. How do you like your retirement, the final act, to be?
What's it all about, Yogi? What's it all about, Yogi?
It's all about how to thrive in retirement. I was trained professionally as an actor and a director in theater over 3 decades. In the three-act play, the third and final act becomes very grippy for an audience. They are almost at their edge of their seats. Tension rises to a peak as the protagonist confronts their failure. He or she makes a final attempt at solving their problem, leading to a climax, succeeding or failing based on the story type. The good news is that you are the writer of your own story. What will you tell your audience? How will you write your retirement, the final act? What way will you tie up all your loose ends? Well, here are some ingredients for your retirement, the final act: aging well. How can we embrace the changes that occur as we age? Changes in our thinking and our attitude that evolve as we age. Sometimes these changes are subtle and spontaneous. Other times, they're profound and life-changing. I began to see changes at work. To some, it was a health issue, a body that indeed would slow down. Fatigue starts to set in. Cynicism about life and work began to appear. A loss of passion and a loss of belief occurred in what I was doing besides that monthly paycheck. At 60, I realized I couldn't go on this way anymore. An intelligent and well-respected person, always composed, articulated, and confident, breaks into tears. I guess my wife and me, we both had decided that our mental, spiritual, and physical health were more important than a bigger paycheck. See, transition can be challenging. That is not to say that retirement is without its challenges. Going from an intensive schedule to unlimited, unstructured time takes some adjustment. Missing the daily interaction with colleagues, those little chats in hallway or the bathroom, the shared coffees and the shared laughter and tears, and even the shared mourning about work. Life change. All of a sudden, the big family home that we worked so hard to own it right out was becoming too much for us. Even the beautiful big garden where we had made so many good memories was becoming unmanageable due to knee pains. Our back hurts and we are tired. It wasn't supposed to be this way, we thought. Other changes out of our control were happening as well. You see, the neighborhood was becoming more and more busier and noisier, full of inconsiderate neighbors with lack of respect for the environment. We felt we didn't fit in anymore. This is when we started writing our own retirement, the final act. Take things as they come. The future isn't promised, and the past can't be changed. The only path to inner peace is to stay in present and address what's happening now. See, aging well is all about flexibility. We're not happy about aging, but who is? Well, but we are excited about the possibility of planning our next chapter. Excited and with enthusiasm, we saw an opportunity to transition not just into our next year, but from one decade to another. There's something about beginning a new decade, which seems to demand a new mindset. We stopped and looked around to see where we had been and where we wanted to go. You see, Jimmy Dean, the late American country music singer, said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination," creating a successful transition. You see, learning from the other retiree is the key. There is no need to reinvent the wheel. Learn from the experience of others who have walked the same path. Recognize that you are in a transition. Cultivate your curiosity. Pay attention to what excites you. It's impossible to predict how things will play out with any certainty. And so, take your time. See, planning is important, but so is taking time to enjoy the stage that you are currently in. We should never stop dreaming, or dancing, or laughing and learning. Stop trying to fit in and claim your sense of style by being unique you. Experience something new. Why don't we listen to the contemporary music and just enjoy the spirit of the times rather than the good old musics? If there's a new food trend, at least try it. Change your perception about exotic food. You see, not all Mexican and Indian food is spicy hot. I know. If you're lucky enough to be able to travel, try the local food along the way. But keep learning. Just because you're aging doesn't mean that you can't learn something new. You see, modern technology will continue to evolve. We really need to keep up with cell phones, computers, and social media, like the YouTube. See, my mother-in-law and Sangeeta's mother, who was over 83 years old, used to use WhatsApp, FaceTime, and YouTube. You can keep in touch with your children and grandchildren and old and new friends, even if they don't live close to you. There is no reason not to enjoy it. Stop living in past and focus on what's in front of you. Do you really think other people care about your past? We are living in a new time. You see, we are smarter. We take better care of ourselves. We are more independent. Let's not give in to good old days. Instead, make a plan to explore new joys and new experience in life. Laugh often. Acknowledge the fear and talk it out, your anxiety. Have more time to travel and write your journal. Spend less time worrying about what other people think or have. Adapt to this new and wonderful world. What are some of the most positive aspects of retirement that you are currently enjoying? What changes have you experienced in your 50s and beyond? What has helped you to adapt to these? And what advice would you give to continuously move forward and find joy in life regardless of the circumstances? Love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.
If you find our content useful, then please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
We really appreciate your support. See you in the next video.